What's up, everybody? I hope all is well. Obviously, Bills Mafia fans, aka Buffalo Bills, aka Buffalo Billy. Yeah. What was the song? It was by Young Money. It was I think Gutta Gutta said, I'm all about my Bills like Buffalo. You know what I'm saying? For those who don't listen to rap, obviously it's a very old song. All right, anyways, look, let's just dive in. Let's go ahead. Hey, if you like what I've done so far, of course, always comment, subscribe, and hit the like button if you like it. If you don't, let me know in the comments how you feel, because I'll definitely reply back. So, Buffalo, first things first, your offseason has been a bit shaky. Obviously, letting go of one of my favorite corners in the league, Tre'Davious White, and then, Pryor as well at safety, which I understand he's a little bit older. Both of them are, and one had a really bad ACL type thing. So, it kind of has me in a way situation for the Buffalo Bills. Your secondary is depleted. Obviously, Von Miller off and on the field. And it looks like Stephon Diggs is at it again with Josh Allen, which doesn't seem to get old after a while. Don't you guys think? I do as well. But here's the realistically speaking of you guys. I think that the Buffalo Bills window is closed. That's just me. But you guys have enough picks in this draft to where you could make a difference, to where you could still win the AFC East, which is very winnable for y'all. And it's gonna be very hard because, man, there's a quarterback in every single way you turn in the AFC. It is so loaded right now. So obviously, I just really think that Buffalo needs to get back to the drawing board. The same type of team that they had, I think it was 2020, when the year they lost to the Chiefs for 13 seconds. Whatever year that was, y'all lost to the Chiefs. I really want to see y'all get back to that Buffalo team. With that being said, obviously at pick 28, Kool-Aid McKinstry, you got to start repairing your secondary. Go ahead and get you the best corner, probably, well, not the best corner, but the most prolific corner for your system, for McDermott and the boys. This is it right here. 28, Kool-Aid McKinstry. Why not? I mean, it's enough said about him. He's really good. Now, address the defensive line. Obviously, give Von Miller some help. Michael Hall Jr. out of the University of Ohio State. His tape does not lie. He looked really good in the Michigan game. He looked good in a lot of other games as well. Notre Dame game. So, just a big body plug-in. He's really good. He's an underrated defensive lineman in this draft. Obviously, with the Frisks, the Sweats, the Murphys, the Newtons. It's kind of the big sexy draft is what I call it, the big sexy draft. And I get it. I understand 100%. It all makes sense, right? Here's the problem. Those guys won't be there at 60, but Michael Hall Jr. will be. And why not go ahead and spruce up your defensive line and help out Von Miller while he's aging? With that being said, there's another receiver you guys can get at pick 128 called Javon Baker out of the University of Central Florida. He is a transfer from Alabama who was actually lighting up in Alabama's practice, but not actually on the field, due to the fact that, obviously Alabama is deep, and they're always going to be deep. It's Alabama, right? Under Saban and all that, right? So having him at receiver, because obviously, you guys got rid of Gabe Davis. That was a gut-wrenching punch to your receiving core. Then you've got to rely on Diggs and whatever mood he feels like being in. That's a lot going on right there. So pretty much in short, why not just go ahead and grab a receiver in this draft that has loaded receivers, get you somebody that's cheap, efficient, Josh Allen's new target, in the discussion with that whole thing right there. That is the end of the whole ideal of that. I don't understand how hard that could be. But turn around at pick 134, a couple of picks later, Keelan Carson out of the University of Wake Forest at corner. This guy actually will put your hands on you. So I like him a lot. Obviously, Kool-Aid McKinstry could come in and be number one right away. This guy is more of a 2 to the third option at corner, which is actually smart because you double dipped at corner, which is what I really want to see y'all do, for the simple fact that you've got to rebuild your secondary. And I know you guys signed some people here and there, but you got to get, I believe that you should mold your players into what you want in the youth. So that's something that I'm really looking forward to when I do see y'all definitely in this draft. And why not go and get him? Now, at pick 144, surprisingly enough, a tackle that's not talked about out of the University of Texas, Christian Jones, who, man, like, I got tape on Christian Jones for a couple of videos. He's, to me, one of my sleepers in this draft. He's like a moving company because he going to move your ass out the way. Like, he got like you don't matter. Now, you want to know something? You want to watch a game where he actually did really good. He went against Dallas Turner and the other guy, Chris Braswell, as well, out of Alabama. They alternated a couple of times. He actually held his own really well. So for you to do that against these premier pass rushers in the league, who's probably going to go in the first and second round, obviously Chris Jones is the guy who protected Quentin Ewers at the University of Texas. Now he will go ahead and protect Josh Allen out of the University of Texas. He will go into the Buffalo Bills and protect him as well. Now, Tommy Elchenberg is a linebacker who is more of a sacrifice player, kind of a gadget guy, more depth. Edmonds was a really great linebacker for y'all. And Milano, I think is his name. I might mess his name up. He nice too for y'all. Well, I don't even think he played. Does he play for y'all? I don't know. I need to look that up. But reason why I say linebacker is because obviously your second level of your defense is the most important part. Is a very vital part of your defense as well. But Tommy, he kind of fits the description of a kind of a guy that can go into the D-line, kind of cover, do a little bit of both, and that's where you can kind of have him leverage inside with that. I don't mind lining him up on the line, actually. He did that as well, especially in the Northwestern game. He did that in the Michigan State game. So, I mean, I don't mind. He's not far away. Like, he's not foreign to it. He understands. He's familiar with it. So why not put him there? Then, of course, obviously, you went Christian Jones at offensive tackle. Why not go and get Javon Cohen out of the University of Miami at center? And yes, I'm not going to lie. A lot of people will be like, man, you went to 163 to pick your center? Yes, I did. I definitely did. At me, bro. Because this guy, man, this dude, he just knows how to deplete players. Like, your guard is in trouble, he just just depletes them, knocks them off their ass, just straight up knocks them off. And I love every second of that. I love every second of that. Now, let's get back to the defensive side of the ball. Myles Cole. Now, these are a lot of picks, by the way. I meant to tell y'all that. Buffalo got a lot of picks. So that means that a lot of these guys might not make it on the roster, to be real with you. And this is realistically what they had. I said I'm not even going to do a Bills draft for trades. But this is what they have literally in the chamber as when it comes to picks. There's actually more picks too, believe it or not. But Myles Cole out of the University of Texas Tech, edge rusher. He kind of actually got his claim to fame from Tyrese Wilson last year. This year, obviously, he fell off. But a couple of games where Baylor, Wyoming, it was a game against, not Texas. It was against, what's the school? TCU. That's what it was. TCU, where he kind of, did his thing, and he actually did pretty good. And I actually enjoyed watching him play those games right then and there. Now, on the flip side to that, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Myles Cole, his only downside in this entire thing is the fact that he can go missing in games. And that's the only problem that you kind of don't need in Buffalo. Can he be 100%? Can he play all 100 downs and stuff like that? Which is probably not the case for him. So more than likely, I understand that, but you need depth at edge rusher because obviously Von Miller is getting up there in age. Plus on top of that, I don't know if he's going to be healthy or not. Baby mama issues. It's a lot going on in that whole sector right there for Von Miller. Why not bring in somebody else that could at least help out for a little bit? Now, Evan Williams, Isaiah Davis, and then, of course, Zion Tupuola-Fetui. I know I messed his name up. I know I messed his name up. But these three guys, all are effective. Evan Williams, obviously, safety to take care of Pryor. You need that. I get that. That part is fine. Isaiah Davis at running back. Now, you guys got James Cook. Imagine James Cook, but light skin with, shorter hair. That is going to be Isaiah Davis. Isaiah Davis is a steal in this draft wherever he goes because, realistically speaking, Isaiah play ball, boy. He can do it all. The problem is the fact that he went to a small school and nobody really knows him. So I have watched a lot of FBS 2 football, North Dakota State, North Dakota, Montana, that kind of football, right? And I learned a lot about these schools. The fact that it's not the level of talent. No, it's just a level of exposure. Like, they don't really have a lot of exposure in these what's we're looking for? Like, these type of colleges. So why not, Obviously, Pierre Strong came out of this school, which puts them on the map a little bit. So therefore, Isaiah Davis, the same thing. And rounding it all out for the Bills Mafia at 248 is Zion, edge rusher out of Washington, who really, Braylon Trice, he helped them out. Obviously, another edge rusher. Why not? Once again, he's going to be there more so for depth, and that's really where I see it at. Now, Bills fans, please, I understand these are a lot of picks, and it's very far-fetched, and you might do some trading up, which I wouldn't be surprised if y'all do. That would be smart. But I understand reality is reality. So with that being said, you guys let me know what you think in the comments. By all means, bro, I take it all. Be nice to me, though. And let me know gently. No, I'm messing with you, bro. Yo, peace.